If you've got a team offshore and you've been impacted by attrition, you'll know that it can be really disruptive. And if you've got a small team, it can feel like a showstopper. And it doesn't need to feel like that. Here are 5 things that you can do to proactively support your existing team and also support the onboarding of any new starters. And number 1 starts with onboarding. So have a simple onboarding plan that shows a clear path for your new starters within the first 3, 6, beyond months. Talk to them about where they're going to start, where they're going to get to, and how you're going to support them along the way. This shows them that you do indeed have a plan for them and gives them that level of comfort. Number 2, talk to them about performance, your performance expectations, KPIs if you have them. Again, where they're going to start and important milestones along the way. Provide regular touch points, especially in the early weeks and months, to provide feedback on how they're performing and coaching if need be. A lack of communication or a lack of feedback can be read as, I'm not performing, I need to jump ship. And unfortunately, that does happen sometimes if you don't communicate. Otherwise, just providing feedback and providing coaching and helping them get to where you need them to be. That will avoid that situation. Number 3, recognize and reward performance. And this doesn't mean you need to throw lots of cash. Simple recognizing with certificates of performance or milestones within their performance, recognizing them across your organization with a communication. You can do gift vouchers, anything like this, but really good way to showing that you're actually watching, you're keeping an eye, and actually that you reward performance. You're an organization that actually rewards performance. Of course, that's a great way to drive a great culture, but also a great way to show that they're making a difference and making an impact and that you're aware of them. Number 4, I mentioned this before in an earlier video, get to know your team. This is really important, getting to know them on a personal level, understand what makes them tick, what makes them smile. So important to build relationships with people within our organization, even more so if they're thousands of miles away. If you want to make sure your people feel secure and a part of your team, make them feel a part of your team by including them and make sure you're talking to them and having communications with them about who they are outside of work. And number 5, review performance annually, twice annually, whatever works for you, but having those annual milestones and an opportunity to review salaries is really important. Again, I touched on this in an earlier video. Gives them a milestone to work towards, also knowing that they can potentially earn more as they stay with your organization. As with any business or any employee, that's kind of really important to know that we're going to grow, develop, but also potentially earn more. That's really important as well. So look, there are 5 things that you can follow today, really easy to execute. If you're unsure, if you've been impacted by attrition, there are lots of other reasons that people may be leaving. Reach out, get in touch. Otherwise, I hope this has been helpful. Cheers.